guys, this is Brian LaRue with the Outdoor Sportsman Group here in Prairie, Montana in the middle of Paradise Valley. I'm not sure the history of why they call it Paradise Valley, but when you throw in all the fishing, hunting, and shooting options, as well as hiking, camping, everything here, that's paradise to me. Let's go inside. We're going to check out, this is the Sage Lodge. Hey Paul, how you doing?
Welcome, Brian. Glad to welcome you to Sage Lodge. Thanks for coming. Good to have you.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah.
We're here live talking to a bunch of outdoor folks. We're going to talk a little about the hunting, the fishing.
We're thrilled.
Whitewater rafting, everything in this area, and this beautiful property. I mean, get a load of this lobby here.
It's very special in the area. Paradise Valley is famous around the world for fly fishing and outdoor activities and hunting and Yellowstone Park. We're really pleased to be opening Sage Lodge. The grand opening September 15th.
Fantastic.
And so we've been operating for 6 weeks and things are going great, but we got a lot to share with you. And we're open year round at Sage Lodge. We're open to the public. We're open 12 months a year. We're going to have a vibrant winter program, fall, spring, summer. There's all kinds of reasons to come to Paradise Valley.
Well, that's one of the bonuses you guys have here is the north entrance of Yellowstone is open year round.
It's the only entry.
Drive it.
Exactly. That was one of the reasons this location was selected by the owners and the developers is that we have the draw of Yellowstone. It's open year round. At the same time, we have Bozeman nearby, which is a really vibrant, growing community. The airport's just under an hour away. We have skiing nearby, and as your fan base knows, we have some of the best fly fishing in the world.
I'm looking back here, and I mean, how far does this property go? You got a pond back here, some cabins, and as far as the eye can see kind of thing.
It's true. We've got 1,000 acres of property here on the upper ranch. We have another 300 acres on the river portion of the ranch. That's a full 1 mile of riverside fishing habitat on the Yellowstone. And so the ranch itself is 1,300 acres. And in the background, that's the Absaroka Beartooth Wilderness. So literally millions of acres of public lands surrounding Paradise Valley.
I see a bunch of heads rising out there. I'm getting anxious.
There's good fishing out there. In a little bit, maybe you can get out and cast a fly.
A minute ago, I saw a couple whitetail come out of the long grass onto the green, onto the,
the alfalfa field out there.
All right.
That's a nightly occurrence. We have big whitetail coming in. We have mule deer. All kinds of game. There's an elk herd that resides on the ranch in the wintertime, and they graze out in the alfalfa field as well. But we have bear on the property. We've got coyotes, lots of raptors, eagles, owls. There's an osprey that visits the pond on a pretty regular basis. Yeah, because we got fly fishermen here to catch fish in the pond, but the osprey like to catch some fish too.
Cool. Well, what's next?
The fireside room is very special, and as I said, we're open to the public, so the community loves to come up here and enjoy the menu, enjoy the view, everything that we have to offer. This is one of our incredible team members, Molly, at the fireside patio. How are you doing today?
I'm good. And yourself?
Excellent. We're getting excited for this evening. We'll fill up. We get really busy at night. Happy hour, all kinds of craft cocktails, micro brews. Families and friends like to relax out on the patio.
Yeah, nice outdoor fireplace.
Sorry to disturb you.
You're not.
Yep. So that's why people come to Montana, is to enjoy the outdoors. And again, this location and Paradise Valley is, in my opinion, one of the most beautiful places in all of Montana.
Probably the mildest climate as well.
Love it for that. And here we just have another look at the fireside. We've got our wood stone oven going. We do all kinds of local favorites, local producers and grass-fed steaks, and we have wood-fired pizzas. And so this is just a quick look at the fireside patio grill.
All right. Looks like a fully stocked bar here.
You know it. Yep, every day. This is our good friend, Mr. George Workman, our bartender here at the fireside.
Hey guys.
And maybe a little bit later, George, if we could get a couple beers out on the patio. Thank you, sir. All right.
Grand fireplace here as well.
Yeah, we've got a lot of the modern comforts. We feel like it's an upscale lodge, a down-to-earth environment, a lot of modern amenities. The lodge has 50 rooms, and we have a spa on property. And as I said, there's 2 restaurants. We're opening the grill. And we have a beautiful event venue called The Barn. So it's just a really special place and unique in all of Montana. And one place I really want to show you guys is the fly shop.
All right.
Yep.
Can't have a lodge owned by the parent company of Sage Fly Fishing without having some fly gear, right?
That's correct. The owner of Sage Lodge also owns Farbank Enterprises, famous for Sage fly rods, Rio, and Reddington products. So our guests get to enjoy the top of the line fly fishing gear and rods and reels, and then we have the local guides, experts, and we fish all the blue ribbon waters the area has to offer, from the Yellowstone River, the famous spring creeks, all the waters of Yellowstone National Park, and plenty of other small streams that are unknown but fish incredibly well.
Yeah, as a big fly fisherman myself, I noticed you had the hatch board staying on top of the local bite.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun, and it's fun to have the guide community up at Sage Lodge, and the guests get to know the guides, get to know our outfitter, Matson Rogers at Anglers West Fly Fishing. And it just brings a lot of positive energy to the lodge, and the guides fit in well with everything we've got going on up here.
Fantastic.
So, come on in. Very comfortable, spacious, lots of fun touches. Our owner also has the Stanley Company, known for the famous hammer-tone thermos and and Stanley tools, and so we like to feature those items in the lodge as well.
I noticed a lot of the thermoses in there, sure.
And every room has a gas fireplace and also a beautiful mountain view. In this case, we'll go outside and we'll check out the view from the porch.
This would probably be a good time I can hear the fish sipping out here.
Yeah, I hope maybe one of these guests will catch a fish while we're out here.
Yeah.
It's been fishing really well all summer. And we encourage fly fishing and catch and release practices. That's really important for us at Sage Lodge. We like to promote the sport. We think it's a great lifetime activity, and we like to promote responsible ways of catching and releasing the fish.
Sure.
So. All right, well, how about we venture across over to the patio here. We'll sit around the fire pit for a minute.
Sounds good. Nice.
Why don't you grab a beer there?
Thank you.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. Cheers. Thanks.
Thank you. Nice afternoon, beautiful view, and a cold beer. Can't complain. Well, tell us a little bit about the cabins out behind us. You can see he has 4 cabins back there. Kind of peek in the window. Looked kind of smaller versions of the lodge.
Really special, and like you say, kind of a reflection of the lodge, but more space, more room, great living room, kitchen, and private areas outside. Each one of the ranch houses is how we like to call them.
All right.
They're 4-bedroom ranch houses, and they're in close enough proximity where you can enjoy everything about Sage Lodge, whether it's the spa or the grill or the fireside room, yet you can have your family privacy or your friends, and it's a sweet spot on the lake. You can walk out your back door and go fishing. At the same time, we've got 34 rooms in the lodge, and if you're traveling with your spouse or you're going on a buddy trip, they're great too.
And I know you have the official grand opening September 15th.
Super excited about that.
Yeah, you talked about the spa will be completed, the event center.
That's right.
And you had mentioned something, I think, about like hot tubs and...
Oh yeah. We'll have 2 community hot tubs. There are one on this end of the lodge and one in the ranch houses, but also the spa is going to have a beautiful 8-person outdoor hot tub as well. So everything, when you start to look at everything Sage Lodge has to offer, the rooms, the restaurants, the location, the spa, the meeting facilities, the event venues, the 1,300 acres, the mile of riverbank on the Yellowstone for fly fishing, 20 minutes away from Yellowstone Park. It's just a spectacular place to visit.
Yeah, it's just a perfect place, whether you're family or hardcore outdoors guys.
Definitely.
Shooters, hunters, fishermen. One thing I was going to ask you about is, you look at all this rugged country and stuff, and I could see, like booking either like a hunt or like a backcountry fishing trip. Go back there on a horse or something 2-3 nights, but then come pamper yourself down here.
You got it. Yeah. When book an adventure, we know the local outfitters that are experts in taking hunters and fishers into the backcountry. But we also recommend, why don't you come in, stay at Sage Lodge the first night, gear up for your trip, and then maybe come back to Sage Lodge after you come out of the backcountry, hopefully after a successful outing.
Yeah, sounds good.
Yep.
And even if you don't hunt, shoot, fish, I mean, great place to get spoiled. Like we said, 20 minutes away from Yellowstone, go wildlife watch, photography in the park.
Definitely.
Or coming up here wintertime, obviously a lot of people come up, watch the wolves in the winter.
We have the best wildlife viewing opportunities in North America. Yellowstone Park is hands down the place to do that year round.
I was pretty much born and raised going to Yellowstone almost every summer from about 6 all the way to to the time I got married and started a family of my own.
Incredible.
And carry the tradition on, and knowing a place like this is just on the doorstep. Great place to get away, actually get some some great food, and just relax and enjoy the area.
It's true, and it's the type of place you can come back to because, as you know, one visit to Yellowstone is usually the beginning of many visits. There's so many things to see and do. Most of them are so special you want to do them again. So that's another piece that we love about Sage Lodge, whether it's your first time to Montana, your first time to Yellowstone, or maybe you haven't come to Montana in the winter before, but there's always a good reason to come. Every visit offers something exciting. Paradise Valley has a lot to do with that, and so does Yellowstone Park.
Region too.
It's a fantastic story, being a fly fishing inspired a group of people that love that form of recreation. They were already tied to Montana. They had visited dozens of times in their angling life, so there was a familiarity already with the area. But then upon closer inspection, when the idea became real to actually acquire a site, we're very fortunate to find this particular ranch for sale. It not only in proximity to the airport in Yellowstone Park, but also very close to the best fly fishing streams and rivers in North America. And some of these creeks, the private spring creeks, are fishable year round. So all of those things were appealing to the owners, and we find that the guests enjoy them very much.
When all is said and done here, how many rooms total will you end up with?
50. And
50
that
rooms?
Can accommodate well over 100 people, even 150 people. There's plenty of room types that allow for families to stay in one room. So within those 50 rooms, well over 100 guests. Well, I think Paradise Valley is a time-tested, proven destination. From the very first moment anyone stepped foot in Paradise Valley, the story started traveling far and wide. It was actually John Coulter and the Lewis and Clark expedition who gave the first reports of this area, and then after that it was just one amazing story after another. The formation of Yellowstone Park, all the public lands that we have, the beautiful natural scenic landscapes, and there's more. There's a rich culture in Livingston and Bozeman and Gardner, our surrounding communities, and more we have incredible live music. There's a lot of incredible restaurants in the area near Sage Lodge. So this is a new reason and a fantastic reason and a special place, and a place that's always been a great place to visit for over 100 years. So we're very happy to be joining the local community and add something new to a place that already was very special.
Well, tell us how we can get some more information, how the viewers can learn more about the lodge.
Absolutely, www.sagelodge.com. Please check us out on the web. We answer the phone here, so if you give us a call, we'd love to talk to you. If you have any questions, there's ways to reach us by email if that's easier. That's bookable online. And so any way that a guest wants to inquire about coming to Sage Lodge, please reach out. Let us know, and we'd love to help out with that.
We've experienced this fantastic place.
All right. Good luck.
All right.
Thanks, Brian.